here, but if granted a moment of your time, might I tell you a story of those who fall into the background of the hero's story? Just as is important, but let us lift the veil of these unspoken heroes and give them a chapter of their own. Welcome to Cypher Stories.
He's still looking for people.
Body's already been moved. Ain't nothing he can find.
I don't blame him for trying, just feel bad for him.
It keeps him busy.
I guess so.
Keeps him moving.
How are you two faring?
It's fine. Just
Alive.
watching this guy still look for people, despite everything being done.
Keeps him busy, moving. It's good for the cold.
Who's speaking to me? Setting things up in the winter room is like saying setting things up in the everyday room.
Well, not everyone can be as linguistically educated as you. I don't fucking know.
I mean, you said the word linguistically. Yes. Well,
Make sure you have your weapons ready. I don't know about this new group that's coming in.
what do you mean new group?
As long as they don't.
Oh shit, that's a new group.
Do not attack them. Just watch.
Alright.
Just have your weapons ready.
You sure he said not to attack?
This thing hasn't been loaded in a few days. I just want to make sure. Yeah, they're probably gonna want us to follow. Fine.
Open at him and get out of the ground.
I am.
From what I can tell, they're probably friendly. They haven't shown any signs of aggression.
Very interesting characters they got here. Look at them. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, but they have a orc with them.
Yeah,
Yes, I see
they're not
that.
slime.
That one in the back keeps looking. Maybe he's plotting.
Maybe. Maybe he's nervous. Who knows?
That's be ready.
We're sure about the don't attack thing. I see a green skin.
Me too, but they seem friendly for now, so.
For now, yeah. Chin up. You never know.
All behind the big guys, men. Forward.
Alright so far.
Hmm.
I thank the gods that's a crow.
I ranged. Behind me.
May I have front, as I would suggest?
Once I get to the gate, form a line, give range some space to shoot, just in case if they show aggression. a line. Ranged up front, or actually in between spears. Staring at the many men. We do not know if they are hostile or friendly. Stand here.
Return to your posts.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you funny? Perhaps we'll get some new patrons.
Might want to let Laura know then, so she can prepare.
I thought he was a statue for a minute. They do look that way. Don't they? Stony. Oh, yeah, stoic. Important guest. I see. All good things. Oh, why exactly are you walking with him? He likes it, see? Oh, I guess I could probably wait out here, shouldn't I?
Or just our chief of staff?
Surprise me.
See. Here, not anything too fancy, but still will keep you warm.
A little extra for you.
Dear, I
Thank
believe
you.
we'll have some more patrons today.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe a large caravan.
A
I'm
large
unsure,
caravan,
they
you
look
say, ma'am?
official. Yes. They look official. Probably not merchants.
I see. Do you know whether or not they'll be staying here for the night?
I have no idea.
I see.
They went to the meeting room first.
Interesting. More visitors are.
Different than any other day.
Are they from the north here, ma'am? Or are they outsiders?
Adventurers and heroes from the world above.
Morrow Galtman?
business?
I'm here with the new blueprint for the latest firearm.
Hmm? You look rather chilly.
Oh, it's fine. Better than it was.
Mm.
You look rather cozy. Fur collar does a lot for the look.
Thank you, dear. I've been trying to tell him that.
I think it'd suit him well.
It's padded, I swear. She doesn't believe me.
Oh, trust me, you should see the elf that they have walking around. I swear he's gonna freeze to death. Tall fellow.
Here.
He's really stuck up, though.
Not very common, but it happens.
However it works, do tell your friends that we're open.
1, 2.
Oh, well. Advertising normally isn't free, but for friends.
Oh, but you would help an old lady, wouldn't you?
An old lady.
Look at that smile.
Oh, the smile I do it twice for. Well, whenever they're done having whatever this business they're having is, they wouldn't let me in. You know what, maybe they'll actually just let me walk straight in. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, already done. That didn't take long at all.
Perhaps we have a free advertisement.
You always find your way.
It's easy when you have charm. You just haven't gotten yours yet.
Oh, Hadia.
I'm joking.
I know.
We do need to get you a wife soon, though. Be on the lookout with this new group.
I'm very busy with work.
I know. It's not that hard to start a family.
Oh my goodness.
Truthfully, you do need to put yourself out more. Oh.
Is that the... That's probably... Wait, should I... Is that like a me... Is that like a me thing? Do I have to get involved in it?
Is that the woman you have your eyes on now?
Oh,
the
no,
princess
no,
of
no,
all
no.
people?
Nope.
I mean, where would that put me? Would I be a duchess?
Oh, aren't you in a good mood today? Meow. Oh, would Kitty like a little treat? We have
I don't know, she
meals
might
left
be
over, maybe a little crust of
free
bread.
for the taking.
It's the good bread, too.
You have to try your shot. I'm going to be 80 by the time that you have grandchildren.
This happens every visit.
Here we go, Kitty.
I'm only being truthful and fair.
I know.
Just want you to find someone to care for you when I'm not here.
Please don't say that.
Yes, you are.
It's true.
I can see you in the back, by the way.
Won't be long for many more.
Oh shit.
Why not make the best of an old woman's
You're not transparent.
late
I know.
ages?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, no, Precious. I think I
Mom,
took too many drugs last night.
And if not you, then maybe your wife could take this place.
This map's so weird with shaders. Very
Do you need
No, I'll
do you
just
need a
wait for it to
copy?
go sit.
I'm gonna go see what I can make of this whole situation.
So fucking cute.
Of course. Get more intel for me.
Yes, who's the
Sure thing, Mother.
So good. You get more cheese and bread for every little rat you catch. Yes. Yes, you're the only thing that makes this job bearable. Yes, you are. You remember Precious, don't you, ma'am?
Repairs, just send them my way way, and Dawson and I will take care of them.
The blueprint he left them in there?
On the table, yes. And do send them my way if they need help.
Do you think they'll be able to afford our special vintages, ma'am?
Probably not. One of the boys earlier said that they were adventurers. I doubt they have much going on.
Ah, I see. Then the usual?
Yes. Prepare something hot and
Did I
ready
look
to
at it
eat.
wrong? I think I looked at it
Yes,
wrong.
ma'am.
Thank you, dear.
Or looked at me.
Sir.
Hello.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Those are students, not adventurers, of Ascension Academy. I haven't really received orders why they're here, but I wish to pick their brains at some point when they have a moment.
I guess only likes people who feed it. Not to
Right.
you don't have any snacks in your pockets, do you?
Stay to school all the way out here.
Can you even put
It's a military academy, so that means either they're here to help us or move on to somewhere that does. And I hope it doesn't mean that we are getting their help, because that usually
Good idea.
isn't good. So,
Whoever made this dress and other women's clothing.
at some
We
point,
can
I'll...
only hope for the best.
Yes.
It doesn't even fit the crumb. It doesn't even fit mine. They're just so high up too. I don't understand.
I realize that we don't have any chairs in here.
Where'd all the chairs go?
I don't. Where did you put all the chairs?
I think the guard might have requisitioned them or something. To, like,
I believe so. I don't
reinforce.
think we're allowed to have chairs. Who knows?
I'm unaware.
Okay.
I can see what I can do. Maybe see if they'll give us our fucking chairs back.
I don't have that body. It's a genuine question.
Thank you, dear.
Saying it will
Yeah.
bounce. It's kind of doing the same thing. It looks bounceable. Look, it's very round. Very rotund. I think it understood you.
I have. I've let it. It's fine.
I'll make sure they stay with me.
I'll keep them out of trouble.
Wasn't expecting to see Ascension Academy this far north.
Back home by 10.
Well, our orders were to come here. I'm surprised you weren't made aware of our arrival.
Surprised as well.
Well, we are here and at your disposal.
Good.
Billy Blazeheart,
Pleasure,
Ascension
sir.
Academy.
Lieutenant Lewis Clark. And luckily, visiting my mother. So, if you need a place for your people to rest and get warm, sure my mother would love to help. The
We do
tavern.
have
Leaving-
open rooms, and we have food on the fire if you will need it.
The food will be most appreciated. We seem to have been given accommodations right next door at the very least, so we seem to have at least rooms handled. Maybe we can utilize, if we need more private discussions, we might be able to utilize a room if that would be amenable.
Of course.
We can do that.
Anything for the travelers of Ascension Academy.
Yeah, they really could be.
You know, seeing this banner again is either a boon or something else is coming with it. Hope it's the first thing.
Hopefully, yes. I hope we can be a boon to whatever's going on. Speaking of which, do we have any general news? Anything I should be aware of?
Recently, the guards got through with a skirmish about a few days ago. That's why they were all at the bridge looking around, seeing if there was any people to still be recovered, getting back what arms we could, but other than that, things are scarce once again. I didn't even know you were coming. So. I'll look at my reports. Maybe something got lost in the mail, but maybe I'll get back to you with something.
Again, we're right next door, so it won't be far.
Very good.
I'm guessing it's who was the aggressor for the guards? Anything general?
The assault was of our common enemy.
That's all right.
Yep.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, it's just catching up. Trying to get again news. It's always good to have multiple sources.
Of course. Carry on.
But yes, it was assault from our common enemy. Things trying to sneak in and do what they do best.
Of course. Any other officers in the city I should be aware of, or just you happen to be visiting?
Right place, right time for me, I suppose. So I'll make myself useful.
Could make yourself useful and find a girlfriend.
Mother.
Oh, I had a wonderful idea. You're a professor, correct?
Yes. I teach alchemy at the academy.
Would you happen to have any students that are single? I'm looking for a good CAF officer to take care of her.
She's on this every time I visit.
Given the differentials and rank, I think there's regulations against fraternization with higher rank onkers. There's no avoidance of preferential treatment.
Cool.
You tried.
Do you have any other professors?
Oh my goodness.
None that would suit preferences, I suspect.
Of course. Suppose we'll have to look other places.
Right. In any case, Professor, I'll let you get back to your students and I'll see where I can make myself useful.
Indeed. We'll probably just get a lay of the land for now. I'll wait for their orders. Hopefully they'll come. Again, get in contact with anyone you know in the area, and hopefully we can figure out logistics.
Very good.
And again, nice to meet you, and we look forward to many meals. We'll, of course, compensate as best we can.
Thank you, dear. Eowyn Clark.
Again, as I said, Billy, it's hard. Alright, I'll let you get back to your business and your visit.
Take care.
I mean, it's a good post for conversation. I didn't realize that there were rules in place, though.
There's a little bit of everything. Once again, it is the military.
I suppose.
Alright, I'm going to go do my job.
Of course, dear. And if you find any pretty women out there, you should go for them. You shouldn't leave me waiting for so long.
See where the cards lie if they get played. I'll try.
Thank you. Be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. Anything your father would have done.
they couldn't remember the name.
So not Shamba? Interesting. That's the only one I know of.
Oh, we shouldn't stay outside too long for getting a tour of the city.
Well, what are you doing here?
Pussycat in here.
We are here to assist with various matters at the behest of your king, I believe. So we will be assisting where we can.
Like the beasts that attack our city all the time? Are you taking care of them?
Not one for nicknames, are you?
If the need arises, that might be something we can look into and do.
They accept it.
Recently there was like wyverns and stuff. And,
requested a replacement of
that seems a little bit too much on the.
I mean, I'm sure you saw it on the bridges and stuff.
Yes, we did see the damages, and
then we're fine with it.
hopefully we can help assist and give some relief to your soldiers.
Anyone else?
Oh, okay.
It's a good size group.
So everyone in your troop is trustworthy?
I would say so. I would certainly trust a lot of our junior lieutenants with important tasks, and even my life. I've worked side by side with many of them. With all of them, I should say.
Right. I guess it was a silly question.
We can head on down.
Thank you.
Crystal structure. Take a look at it.
Sounds good.
I mean, I wouldn't be against getting some food.
That's crystal.
People up here are very
Also, like,
haphazard about what they let in.
Really be tempted to try to like just hug it, and I'll get in
Just
trouble.
something to keep in mind.
Yeah,
If they keep their heads down and be helpful, there's nothing to worry
the
about.
crystal.
As someone who's worked around those kinds of crystals before, you might not want to do that.
This is research we're talking about.
I know, it's precaution.
I'll give. Alright. Someone might want to feed her morning.
Well, luckily, they're in the right direction. That's the tavern. My mother owns it, so they should be fine. They won't get too profiled, I would say. I know that's not a great thing to say, but unfortunately,
It is how it is, unfortunately. I
it's where we are in
understand.
the world right now. Also, greetings, Professor. It's good to meet you. Lieutenant Lewis Clark.
You too.
You might want to get inside.
I'm not cold. Not a great public speaker.
I see. Fair enough. Well, I'm going to, once again, make myself as useful as you need. So, see what I can get. I would recommend heading inside as well.
I think some of our students are exploring around. I'll let them know to meet at the tavern as soon as they're able, and then
I can see who I can scrounge up. Take care.
I'll do a quick walk around, see if students are still about, send them to the tavern, get a hot meal inside of us.
Dauntless or dauntless?
Dawn, as in the dawn.
Okay. I am Jamie.
Pleasure to meet you, Jamie. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Master.
Yeah. Someone has to keep them from dying.
We get that a lot.
Okay.
What's the show?
So, are you guys from the north, or did you come here?
Not sure.
No idea.
Short smuffy.
May I help you?
Do you have snow bugs?
Pardon?
Do you have snow bugs?
Do I have snow bugs?
Do you have snow bugs?
I don't believe so.
Are you sure? I need a closer look. You might have snow bugs. Do you have snow bugs? Are you sure?
No.
Oh, hello there.
Can I rummage around your hair to make sure?
Yeah, sure.
It's only a moment.
Oh, I see you're looking for those snow bugs.
Yeah. Oh, you know the snow bugs?
Oh, I heard a lot about the snow bugs there, bud. They get in your scalp and start eating your
my
brain.
toy horse when I was 4 years old. I'm a horse now.
Oh, that's a crying shame there, bud.
His name was Horse.
Oh,
Do you have snow
sorry
bugs?
to hear about your loss there.
You know, your accent is a symptom of snowbugs.
Oh no.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. That's rough, buddy. Greetings. Hello.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Junior Lieutenant.
The gentleman who ordered the ciders, he's opened a tab for the day under the name Ladrimore.
Just make sure to keep track.
Does this have that stuff that Chips likes to drink the most?
Yes, ma'am. I've already
It
made
depends.
note of it.
What does he?
As you wish.
What does he like to drink?
Chips drinks alcohol. That sometimes.
It
can have alcohol in it. But he does not. They do not have the juice here because
We have no intention of running. We are with Ascension Academy and junior lieutenants of the CAF. Release them. We are not going anywhere. We have come here willingly.
We will still
Lest
be
you forget
detaining
that.
her, and we will do it at
After-
the place that we've given you as a temporary stay.
Once you have brought my superior here, to show that
You can bring your superior there.
Guard
with us. We're not gonna be throwing her in jail. We will just be detaining her. Is that suffice for you?
Would you accept us walking water spout?
So what you're saying is I shouldn't introduce this place to
One of my
children.
punishment that one of my old professors.
Professor.
On the house, but I'm
It's
not really
already pretty chill.
comfortable with that myself.
No, you
How
don't.
much was it?
Oh, 1 copper piece for a meal, ma'am.
I understand your chill day. I've drank it.
Professor, I
you
believe one of
like.
your students is being detained.
Strong drink.
With me.
Yes.
I'll have to try it sometime.
He probably got the stuff for it.
Look, you know it's a
I'm
strong
taking care of
drink
it.
if it can get an orc.
At least attempting to.
Did I just hear that right?
Yes. Hello, guardsman. You wished for superiors.
Trying to deal with
I didn't do anything.
that has shown up in the city.
They are detaining her on the basis of being a hellhound, and they forcibly grabbed her and attempted to drag her away.
They are a junior lieutenant with the CAF. I asked you to release them into our custody. I assure you they will do no harm
I'm
to the
under
city.
orders to detain them immediately.
Under what orders?
whose authority?
What is the pretense?
Under the King's authority, we've had recent sightings of a hellhound within the city before your arrival. And there may be a possible family member that has been colluding with this individual that we were looking for.
I
We
can
will
assure you.
detain them in the meeting room that we have given you and interrogate. And if we do not find anything from them, we will release them.
Understood. I would ask to be present for this questioning and interrogation so that I can look after my subordinate.
You may. Can
Yeah,
we
I snitched
continue
on
to
him.
move
I
forward?
led the professors.
Move along. No sense loitering here.
Yeah. Just another group. Back the way we came.
Never a dull moment.
Never. It will be fine, though. Not only do we have our paperwork as well as hers for her deployment here, but we also have several groups on our way in through that would be able to let you know she was with us.
Exactly. Once again, I was not worried. Oh. That's an escaped woolly rhino. That's a little dangerous.
Hello, baby. Okay.
Hi, Morgan.
Are you here for it?
What are you doing up here?
I'm not. No.
Hey.
No.
This is
But I,
gonna be weird.
This is gonna be
missed it, though. It
dangerous.
looks like
Come here.
I don't want it. It's gonna.
Do you even know
careful.
what that is?
It just fell.
It's okay.
I hope it charges him.
You're okay.
It just fell.
I promise you, you're okay. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
That's what I was waiting.
Junior lieutenants, if we could get that before it
Found out why I'm almost dying.
does something.
What? It's.
If we,
Sir? What?
Yes. If we could get that, it is an escaped
Yep.
animal.
Okay. Yeah. No. We.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate your due diligence. Are you alright, Are you alright, Junior Lieutenant?
Yeah, kind of
I need to get out of
slammed
here.
into my boot, but we're good.
I think you'll be okay.
One of you's already gotten arrested.
I should have died. I'm not gonna lie. That's close.
Alright, well. Shall we catch up with the others or just stand here and
Let's
really stare everywhere else? Come on.
I'm just kind of coming
You're
down.
just
from
kind
that.
of
Let's
coming
go.
down from you.
Good.
Rushed, as I thought you would.
Oh yeah. I tried. Hello.
Hello, what you doing, bud?
Turning them
Oh,
up because I was
hello there.
sure that this
Good
was warm enough for
afternoon.
everybody.
Sorry, I just slurred my words. Is this the right? No, it's not. Wait, it is. I'm lying.
Hello, officers. Is there anything I could get you?
No. Is there anything you need, ma'am? I heard some.
Yes. You think it went?
How was the trip, Junior Lieutenants?
interesting guests a little while ago.
Good. Good trip, shit.
Over at that table there, I served her a hot
Mostly
There was a gentleman
not too eventful, just very cold.
had
It's about half of the experience here in the north, so you're already getting most of it.
Well, we also picked some good fights with some good big monsters. Good hunting.
That's good.
So we got about the other half of the experience already.
Yeah, well, there you go. Welcome to the north, everyone. Well done.
Yep. Home sweet home.
We were able to help one of the smaller villages that we passed through.
Good.
Stayed there for a few days.
Hello. May I interest you in a
Apologies,
strong drink or a hot meal?
the entrance wasn't as accepting. I wasn't really aware of your
Yeah, I guess.
comeuppance.
Just like a
I would have made sure that people know, but
potatoes, I
oh well,
guess.
things happen.
It has
Love it.
been harder to send messages along to
Exactly.
places as of late. It
The
is
more north you go,
understandable.
yes, the worse it gets. Ravens don't want to make it. There's magical interference because of the weather sometimes, etc.
No, just.
Like to say closer to the warmer weathers of the city.
Yeah, most exactly.
That would be 1 silver.
There's a particular breed.
One moment.
There's a particular breed up here in the north that they use. Might see if we can get some letters out for you all while you're here.
Would be
Just let me
handy,
know.
but I know those are more scarce up here.
Yeah, well, you're in a city right now, so the best time to do it.
Would you like to keep a tab open?
I mean, there would be one to send along. We haven't had
How's
an
the
opportunity to do so.
rest of the forces up here?
Anywhere in
Are you
particular?
speaking of CAF or are you speaking of the
Needs to
guard?
get back to the. Needs to get back to K.
Probably more
I
CAF.
was going to see if I can help you.
Right.
Just me.
Good to meet you. I'm Quinns from the Sanitation and Health Department at the King. has
Well,
set
it
up.
was more of a...
We were checking among the
Luckily,
local
I was here.
establishments if the
I'm
weather
here
is
visiting my mother,
warm
the
enough
tavern
to
owner.
be indoors.
But right place, right time, so I'll make myself useful while I'm here.
That's something this establishment is required.
Lieutenant Lewis Clark, everyone. Pleasure.
So far, this establishment, I believe,
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure to meet you.
adequate heating.
Does.
However,
Does. Good to meet you.
Our backup recently has,
Well.
Gavin
no
Laddermore.
longer,
Gavin?
usable, so we would like, a new
Reese Eva.
Reese?
Or is it,
A new little one.
mechanical nature? I can check it if it's
Oh.
okay.
Your name?
I believe our backup is arcane,
Oh,
sir.
I'm Hershey.
If
Oshi.
you'd like to bring the device, I can
Very
take a
good.
look.
You let me know what I can do to make your lives easier and to make myself useful. Let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I guess we will say if you do find note of
Oh!
services that do have those
Sorry.
carrier birds available up here in the north, we did want to get a message back down towards our commander, K.
Very well. You write on your message at some point, find me, and I will deliver it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Take care.
Here we go. Here's the device.
Yes.
If you need help, Laura,
I should probably send in a report to Asperia.
Oh,
do you need
sir,
help?
Can I get you anything to eat?
No, you're fine.
I believe this our backup heating device, the arcane one. Do you know
Yes,
if
'cause I'm pretty sure my professor's seen here back
would
from
you
me.
suggest repair or should we purchase a new one perhaps?
Repair is always what I would like to do beforehand. If you need fire affinity to help you fix that, let me know.
Actually, Fire Affinity would be quite useful in this old-style version. It looks like the rune here was cracked. I will need a stencil that I can redraw the rune, and then a Fire Affinity would assist in fixing it back. Let me see. Here we are. I will just rewrite this rune here, and we will cross up that one
Oh
there.
dear. Why is that up there? Oh. Okay.
You know
I didn't know where that was going.
There. Wonderful. If you could just channel into this, and it should hold the flame until the room breaks.
Perplexing.
I will do you next.
First thought.
There we are, there we are.
All I can say between
And good as new. That should do you quite well.
I salute thee who never
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, they
Much
repaired-
appreciated, officer.
Of course.
He repaired our backup
Happy to
heating
help.
I don't believe we've had the opportunity to meet.
No, I don't
I'm
believe so.
Kent. I'm from the Health and Sanitation Department.
Good to meet you, my friend. Lieutenant Lewis Clark.
Well met, Lieutenant. If there's anything you can do, if your quarters get cold or there's any issues with sanitation, the King has appointed a number of us officials to oversee the city. We don't want any disease to spread while we're already dealing with siege attacks.
Understood.
So we have been looking through a number of things, making sure heating stays up and to tamp down on any diseases that are spreading.
Very good. Thank you, my friend.
Of course. Be well, be safe.
You as well.
I'm gonna keep drinking until the enemy comes.
How could I be
Hang in there, Dars.
There, if not.
Hang in there.
Hug.
The green,
Or city
green ones.
tower.
Don't wander around there's like this kind of like alleyway on the far, like.
I'm the chill guy that was visiting his mom, and I just happened to be here when they got here.
There are people like trying to hustle us.
I'm in the
If
tavern.
you do go, don't go alone, and try to stall till guards come.
Gotcha.
So we have many vintages. Any particular? No problem.
I don't have any preference, just something light.
Yes, sir. That'll be 1 copper. I'll be right back.
Get stuck like tongues and lips.
Okay. Hungry at home? By chance, do you have water?
Here you go, sir. Light vintage and copper. Would you like to keep it? Would you like to keep a tab open?
No tab, no tab.
Understood. May you enjoy your steak, sir.
I think this is 2.5.
The cider here is really good.
I'll make sure to try some later. Sir, do we
I can't believe we got
for
abandoned.
your services in repairing our heating
Yep.
device?
Actually, I'm gonna run and check in
The
with the
services are
doctor,
provided
see
through
if they're-
taxes. I work for the King, of course.
I'll be back.
Well,
Thank you so much for your service, sir.
of course.
Hello, friend.
Can I help you, sir?
You're most welcome.
Yes, I just new here. I'm not exactly sure what is available for something light to drink.
Right, well, we have various different vintages. We have wine, beer. On the non-alcoholic options, we also have cider. Today's meal is a hot stew with a side of bread and cheese, too, if you'd like a hot meal.
Rowdy. King.
1 drink and 1 hot meal is going
Oh,
to
talking about the shit king.
Oh yeah, he's gonna send us out to die, Haru. Haru. None of us
Really?
will soon survive, Haru. Haru, the king's a bitch, and we all know you're gonna die in your snow. Fuck the king, he's a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, here.
1 hot meal, 1 drink coming right up.
Thank you. Do I wait here, or can I go to a table?
I tell you what.
You may go to a table, sir.
Okay.
And I will
I'll
serve
be
you.
right over there.
Y'all good?
Oh,
You good? Alright. Just, you know. Been some times since I've been up north. Yeah, we're gonna head on down. Well, see if the market's open.
Actually, that is a good point. Could grab some supplies that we can't get anywhere else, so.
Oh,
Been assisted with lifting a curse onto you.
No, I wasn't for you, but I do really appreciate.
Since when was she cast?
Finally, someone responding to that.
That is a whole ordeal we'll have to
Most of
have
the time
when
people
there's.
ignore it.
Maybe we have to handle these other people in the room first, in order.
Yes.
Then we can sit down and have our thing.
This is something I can help you with, Crystal Thorns.
Yeah.
I was gonna. I mean, she's in the middle of something. I was just gonna check in on Augusta, but don't worry about me. I don't
It's
have anything
warmer
to
in
report.
here.
I might have something for you.
And it is outside.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna assign her something actually.
For you. I still have the letter. They mentioned that they might be able to send it out from here, but we still need to talk about it.
People around here, whether they're from the northern region or not.
Are you the CA officer that's stationed here?
Yes, Junior Lieutenant. Well, stationed here.
Questions as well.
Random chance I was visiting my mother and you just happened to be here as well. So.
Okay. Try to get them to talk, or at least.
Right place, right time.
Now, anyways, so.
Zachary Fang, Junior
Good to-
Lieutenant.
Good to meet you.
If you need anything, we're here to help.
Hustled by some.
Likewise, here, friend.
Dorian Galanos, Field Commander and Professor.
Good to meet you all.
Questions for you if I may.
Of course. Where did my hand go? Don't know where that happened. Anyway, please go ahead.
They were just talking to her. We didn't like.
If you need a moment to compose yourself.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, technically did.
Yeah, see if you can get some information out of these people then.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's another hellhound in the area causing me
What
I'm
can I do for you?
curious. We took time for preparations before departure, and we made here by foot. I'm very curious as to why, upon our arrival, there was confusion. It appears that we were not expected, regardless of our official orders.
Well, like, I believe Miss Rise was saying to the other professor, we have a specific breed of bird up here that is our messenger bird, and well, anything else spread through that is usually not useful, and also because of the weather, there is sometimes magical interference. If I had known, trust me, it would have been a lot easier. However, things happen to get lost a lot easier up here.
Gives me concerns whether or not accommodations in which we were promised are actually going to be available, not to mention replenishment of supplies.
I can start scrounging to whatever I can, but once again, apologies, but things are strange right now.
I saw the battlements. How recent was the last attack?
About 3 days ago, I believe. Maybe sooner.
And directly on the capital, so. Testing defenses. That's what I would assume.
Our common enemy is trying to seed into places that are bigger than it can be. Luckily, it was
does not
held
need
off.
Swords to seed itself.
Exactly.
I believe it should also be mentioned that we gathered quite a hefty amount of intel from our prisoner. I instructed multiple people to investigate him, and I believe you were there as well, Professor Blazehart. There was some level of information provided on something of significance.
Yes. I did find out the object that Finn was so worried about being in the wrong hands. He did give up the information after some accommodations. The wand that Finn previously had at the academy was the object he was worried about.
The same one which was reported that it was intercepted in its transportation.
The very same one, yes.
How did he learn of this?
There
Us
was
receiving the news was through official channels.
I believe some more intel that we gathered on a group he was associated with or assisting beyond the prison walls.
Yes.
Somewhat under duress, but
I believe
yes.
Tia has direct information on this. I can get her if need be.
I'm curious
She has
to see
names.
how she bonded with him so quickly. I would like to know.
I will collect her.
Thank you.
By the way, Professor Berrien, I was the one that okayed this whole thing and I watched over. It was a... I'll speak
Yes, I
about
did.
it later, but...
Yeah, I didn't mean to speak to you about it as well, but given travel has
Been caught up with work. I know. As usual, I seem to remain elusive when it comes to communication.
Yeah.
But Finn does currently have a basic wand in his possession for self-defense purposes.
Provided by whom?
Provided by
Is Zach looking for Tia?
And I'm sure you understand what could occur if he decided to try something.
The wand was not necessary for him to escape. He could have at any time due to the deal that we made and his compliance. And for, again, the information that we were given, did accommodate his request. If anything happens, it falls on me, as I am the one.
If anything happens, it falls on all of us.
In addition, there was more that he may be able to share, but in order to do that, he wanted to get a message to Headmaster K. The letter that he wrote is something that he said could be looked at by any of us if we wished to.
If we're waiting for a response, that could be months, if even it arrives. We don't have that time. Fairy mail is
under these conditions.
limited and still unreliable, and then again, I doubt a little butterfly of a fae is going to even want to deign the idea of soaring through these blizzards. It would need to be sent traditionally.
He seemed to believe it was incredibly important that Kay was appraised of something that has been in us.
He may just be better off waiting for us to finish our deployment and returning with the message ourselves. Then again, I doubt he'll be following.
I believe that is part of the point.
We can
Potentially
send a
extenuating
letter
circumstances.
once it is screened.
Mhm.
Do you have it? Has he already written it?
Yes.
He's already written it. Yes, it's being...
More paperwork. Very well. I'll read over it tonight and I'll hand it over to an officer for screening. But still, now that we're out of the cold, would you be ever so kind to regale me of your more recent exploits?
I suppose I can.
Would you prefer if we made the room less crowded?
I would.
Junior lieutenants, if you would clear the room, either rest in the tavern next door or stay nearby outside. That's just being
I'll go outside.
in the warmth.
I'll say what Misty.
I'll make myself
Please
scarce
do.
as well,
Get
strangers.
Yes, please do so.
Misty. Misty.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm stuck here.
Well, not just he was
If
calling.
there's any more issue,
Stay there.
Yes.
have them summoned for me. I'll have it sorted.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
I'll keep an eye.
Stay here.
You can stick with one of your fellow junior lieutenants.
I've a wild reset. I will be by their side.
I'll make myself scarce as well. Strangers. I'm a stranger here, so
It's coming.
whatever you deem me important enough to know, let me know.
Understood.
Take care.
These are merely personal matters. They won't. Yeah, that's a good trick.
Oh, reset.
Well enough. They got me out. Just
Oh, good. It has been resolved.
You can literally see it!
Another cheap?
There's a big gash right there. Oh shit.
You poor thing.
Stop getting on the fucking
No,
table.
stop doing that.
I'm sorry.
I'm having a time.
Maybe some
Gracie,
cheese?
you didn't join the fight. Oh, Lewis, you just missed it.
his head.
Didn't it? We just had wonderful free entertainment.
What happened?
Oh, that was fine.
You'll be pleased to know that the instigator has been locked away and won't be returning.
I'm from Asperia.
Thank you so much, officer.
I work as a merchant down there. Of course, that's what I'm here for. If you'll excuse me.
We're quite a diverse group.
Where
What?
are you?
North, more or
Am I
less.
getting yelled at?
So, it's different for me.
First time I see.
Hello. Was that for me? Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Hi, sir. I'm Jamie Mulberry from Ascension.
Good to see
Anyway,
you,
these
Junior
are
Lieutenant.
the Don Bros. They want to get hired.
Much better name.
Trying every time. If enough people agree to it, I might change it. Hi. We're the adventuring party of the Dawnless. We've been tasked with traveling up north towards the wall and figured a commission from the CAF and a larger party would be more beneficial for both. I offer men and experience fighting in the north. You offer coin and protection while traveling the high road. We'll be under the commission of the Ascension Academy. I'd say that's a fair deal. When I talked to the, I'm assuming active commander, he said he didn't have the budget for it, so I come to you to ask for a direct commission from the CAF on behalf of Ascension, if at all possible.
Might have to,
Barrian suggested we talk to you.
might have to jump through hoops, but I can see what I can do. Maybe scrounge up what I can.
If you want to pass it to your superiors in a way, we are a party of humans, and we have a drow among us, unity and all that.
No, at all. I just vibe here.
You really are very good for PR.
Ouch.
Yeah, dropped professor for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your trade, if you don't mind my asking?
Didn't like the sun very much. I always walked around with the parasol.
I manage a group of...
Yeah, that would be a great idea.
Well, I'll talk between some of the professors and see if it's something that they are interested in the first at all, and then also talk to my superior. Once again, a lot of hoops. I'll go see what I can do.
In the name of their handler.
Thank
Thank you
you,
for your time,
sir.
Lieutenant.
Of course.
That will be Richard.
Richard?
Joshua. Good old solid baby.
I had a question actually about some stuff going on.
I was curious. You run the bar here, right? I assume you know a lot.
Ellie, sorry, can't hear that well.
Levi. Perhaps.
Levi, okay.
Over a drink, I can ask you a few questions.
A drink for...
Take your brain a bit.
Grey Knight and...
One for each.
The safety of this place.
Cool. What would you like?
Drink to that.
Miss, I need to ask some questions about the bar fight I overheard.
Also, not much of it. There were 2 men. There was another fight. There's blood on my floor. I need to get it cleaned up.
I'm not too sure.
And they're the cute, they can get away with anything, really.
Do you know where the stables are, Dars?
The stables?
Yeah, where you can take where they have these. Where you
Yes.
Talk to that one person.
I do. Yeah, there was someone that was down
If it's
there
willing
with
to follow
the
you,
big one.
it might be a good idea to try and take it back.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was
Sorry,
with some
Sprocket. Sorry, I'm
kids.
target.
What next time it's focused on you?
I saw it was with some kids
He
earlier.
keeps attacking Jamie.
It doesn't like Jamie.
It does not like Jamie.
He seems like such an upstanding young man.
like Jamie.
I caught myself. Okay.
I can handle a combat fight.
Weapons. What do you want? You've helped me like
If you're
4
looking for the
times.
one that do weapon,
Is this your first time up here?
Not exactly. I already came here once, but I was too young to remember really.
Ain't that the
Yeah, family.
Oh. He's quick when he wants to be.
No, they're fast.
Okay, factually, whose is that?
It's, it's an escaped animal.
Is it hers? Is it the one that escaped earlier that I thought someone had brought back?
Yep.
They didn't do a good job. I don't know why. I think the big guy that was with them was scared of picking it up. Like he's scared of hurting it, because that would have been the most like logical thing. The big armored guy just.
But just
like that.
It's not. Yeah.
Just
That's
kidding.
what I was
But I
expecting
think,
to happen.
I think he's too scared. I think he might like hurt it.
Could have been, I don't know.
I don't know. He might be like, oh, it's so small. I'm scared I'm gonna crush it. in My big beefy arms. Oh no.
It's strong, but it's kind of like.
It's not the latter. I will say.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, you take the long way. Like walk it like it's a goat, where you're just gonna stand over it and just hold on, and steer it.
Okay, well, guess what's happening? So funny. You're taking the long way.
There they go.
Sorry, little guy. I'll move out of the way.
Get this one over to the stables.
It was apparently attacking Jamie.
A few times.
Really?
It kept just running and hitting him in the leg.
It's somebody else too. The boy with the
glad it's-
blonde and pink hair.
I'm glad it's learning young, I guess.
I suppose so. Attack nerds.
Thank you.
Need to find it.
Conquer a goddamn mountain.
Is everything alright over here? No, we have someone going around attacking people. Hooded individual, I think they had a knife.
Yeah, one of the civilians was attacked by a knife.
Yes, I chased them up, and they disappeared around the corner. I don't know what happened.
Something I can tell you, help you with?
No.
Nice.
you.
Get out of my way, old man.
Oh God.
You're right, sir.
There was a green-eyed stranger. He pushed me and I fell over and I couldn't get up.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Oh, thank you
Stay
so
safe.
much. You're so
Of
brave and
course.
strong.
Thank you, sir.
I always missed a good shot.
Blood.
No. Oh, I'm on the table.
Not on tap per se, but we have some rare meat for the market.
Don't mind me if I'm gonna down this.
That would suffice. Do you have a pet or a animal that requires such things? I understand completely.
You could say this, I guess. Some red something told me if you'd be here, should do fine.
No, that was another guy. I don't know who you're talking about. You probably caught somebody else.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Would you like to open a tab?
Crap.
If you could collect my
causing trouble.
If you could collect my coin pouch from this gentleman as well, I'd appreciate it.
No, I was me trouble. No, I would never. I would never. Okay.
This one has been reported to attack people, and I chased them.
No, hold on. I did no such thing. I mean, come on now.
While I was working on the main.
No, that was a lie. That was a lie.
So
That's a lie.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the fun way.
That looks mighty sharp.
I mean, no one can't be too careful. I mean, there's crazy people out here.
So, easy way
come
or
on.
fun way?
I might be crazy, but I'm not a liar. Have you seen me?
You can come willingly to jail.
Guardsman, if you could also grab my coin pouch from him as well.
What coin pouch?
They pushed me over.
You do fine by the coin pouch.
I forgot what they said, but they pushed me over and I fell.
There you are.
That's mine.
Let's go.
Like, come on.
Crime never pays.
Good work as always, guards.
Thank you, Guardsman.
Good luck with that, dude. Really good luck with that. This fuck ass table, bro.
I'm sorry, the guards took all of our chairs.
Come closer, come closer.
I don't know where they went.
We got like some round benches, dude.
You're right.
Yep.
You're not bald enough for that name.
He's close to I am. His hair's
Face with
shorter.
a cat. I'm so proud of him. He's so brave. Where's he?
He won't defend himself because he can't hear what we're talking about.
I'm sitting right next to you.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're paying attention too much. Looking around.
Who's a good kid? Yes, you are.
How are you, Laura?
Oh, hi.
You're fine.
Just the one drink, though. I don't want to get drunk.
I did.
have to do some work.
I know I can say I've served royalty.
Yes, you can.
Hell no. Hell no.
She seems lovely.
She paid me all gold piece.
You don't get to sit down and chill.
On your left.
Princess,
Very
I
interesting.
apologize for bothering you sitting down and chilling.
The princess at our tavern too. They're not so excited. That's such great business.
It is.
You can bother me all you like. What can I help you with?
I just wanted to see if the room is now available to check for magical devices.
I mean, with your, do you work with her?
Of course. Let's go.
By all technicality, yeah.
Apologies, everybody. I'll be back.
How come you didn't tell me?
Because I didn't know they were going to be here.
We'll save you some space now.
Still though.
It's alright.
That's amazing. What with the princess?
That's what we can tell
How many people could say that? I mean, technically, I'm the princess now too.
By all
So.
technicality, yes.
I'm proud of you for talking to a woman, but there is a man I need you to speak with.
Man.
Oh, hello there, miss. Would you like
Am I good? Do I look good? Awesome.
You always look good.
Thank you.
I stomped on the grates myself.
He paid a whole gold piece just for a regular drink and
Lewis,
Hello.
if I may have a word.
Of course, Junior Lieutenant. What can I do for you?
What's happening?
Over here.
No, man.
Of course.
Little quiet, nice spot.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
It's nothing major. It's about the outlaw, the Hellhound. I'm working to figure out who the actual culprit is. If there's any script or any information you can give me, also you might be one of the people that could know. It's a difficult situation, but if there is an outlaw running around who's a Hellhound, I would love to help bring them out.
Of course. Let me check my notes real quick. Other than the Hellhound running around that people assume to Misty, is there any description of said Hellhound?
Saying something about a dog?
Or is it just like a female?
I haven't quite seen anything besides a very small, furry, woolly rhino coming, but dog I know nothing about.
Yes, he's running around trying to find his lost dog, I assume. Other than that, he's not causing trouble, is he?
Oh, no, not quite at all. It's, a bit, silly, but no trouble.
So there have been multiple Hellhound sightings. It's just the one that Misty was mistaken for just looks very similar.
Yeah. They
But-
do look similar.
But I believe she was just caught on the technicality of female Hellhound. Right place, right time.
Still, there's a lot of variation, so it
Of
doesn't mean
course.
something that they were able to be identified.
If there's anything that the North can be accused of, my friend, is that they are very simple.
Oh.
I'm sure you know this.
It's alright. I've noticed what I've noticed, and it's nothing that we can't handle.
Of course.
I mean, we can definitely sort out. I'll see what I can do. It's not just about, you know, getting my teammate off of being a suspect, but if there is someone who's going to cause a bad name for Hellhounds or for herself repeatedly, then that is a problem. And if they're hurting people here, that's a bigger problem.
Exactly.
Making sure everything was...
Ears to the ground as always, my friend. I'll make sure.
Pause.
For some reason today. I don't know what it
Thank you.
is.
Put them at the break.
I should go check on things, so...
Alright.
If you do hear anything else, let me know, please, and I'll do the same to you.
Sorry about that. Would you like a refill before you go, sir? Or, I could spare you some bread and cheese to take on the go.
You know, our city's like
Certainly. Bread and cheese. Would you like water, hot cider?
Anyway.
The previous drink they gave me.
Certainly.
And they asked for money.
Do you have a flask I could possibly fill, or would you,
Could you tell
just like
him
to
any more
down
about
from one of our,
A little bit.
Yeah, the flask. Empty for
But once again, reports have been very scarce because of the weather, and also their way of messaging us is not reliable. They don't have the correct breed of bird. Not gonna make it in this
Saying they
weather.
need to go back to going horseback.
That too. Once again, even then, they'd have to go through a war front. So
your flask?
every other meat is better.
Bread and cheese to go.
Yes, please.
Thank you, sir. Oh, and that'll be one silver piece. Or would you like to keep
Off I
your
go.
tab open till the end of the day? I will be here late.
Where are you off to on this adventure?
Thank you.
To be as helpful as I can while these people are here.
Another
Right
vintage
place, right
I
time.
might step into my room for a moment.
By the
You
way,
alright?
I'm
Getting a bit weary with all the excitement.
Fairly,
Sorry.
I don't have money left in quarters. And
Babe, shut up, I'm sorry.
Please keep yourself safe.
5
Of
drinks.
course.
Yes.
I plan on
He's
Fuck these
trying to
people
talk
over
to somebody across the table.
If it's raiders and wolves,
I'm sorry for talking over you. And then yelling at you.
Also, sorry for the bother, but I also need the biggest glass of water you can provide.
Unfortunately, had our already up here too.
Yeah, it's good to come into the city on a decent
But if you also have glass, I can fill that with water as well.
Not immediate, right? But not to your left. Oh, okay. Okay. About another 3 steps in front of you. Should be at the steps there.
So maybe they're being supplied too, is what I'm saying. They have to have a reason to be here. Right. Who? What? I don't know. But for some reason, there's a hellhound here in a
My
place they
days
should never
sometimes
be,
extend if there
doing
are
things they shouldn't
more
be.
breakages or there
What are
is
they
an
gonna do?
event
Why are
that
they here?
requires my seeing.
I don't
If
know.
there's a disease or something that breaks out, I have to be there
Was it
first.
fairly easy for you to get information?
Of course. We'll keep an eye out for you.
Not of
To
course.
make sure that your work is not obstructed. More than it already sounds like
No.
it gets from it.
There's a few people, and it seems like the gods.
But I
know
certainly
the
want to
most
make sure all of
sincere,
yours
but even
time
then
is
it's
comfortable.
very scarce.
You are people who are set
I really need
to
to find someone
keep
who
us
was
safe
attacked
from
directly
the
and get to find someone
ongoing attacks, so
who was
we want to make sure you stay
actually
secure.
causing
The warm rooms and the local food have been lovely so far.
The infirmary is
I must
open.
speak to this gentleman.
Very good. Of course.
Questions for you, sir?
I'll ask the gods.
Just a few. Well, not really questions, more going through all the loops of being an officer. There is a...
Yes, as
I think I believe they already spoke to you, the adventuring battalion, the adventuring party.
Yes, this Dawn or whatever
Dauntless,
they call themselves.
something.
They
The
try to
Dawn
off-
Bros, one of them
yes.
said to me, I don't know.
They tried
No.
to offer their service to me.
Exactly.
I delegated them towards one of you.
Well, I guess my question is, because we can do that. It is possible. But is that something that you want?
It is not something that I can afford with our budget already being so limited for supply.
But we can.
Their payment would need to be covered by you. My concern, however, is that whatever notoriety they have. Have you heard of them before? Are they
No.
local?
I can ask around to the locals, see what their thoughts on the Dauntless are.
I have concerns about enlisting a band of mercenaries without even knowing their names.
Fair. If you would
Especially
like.
with how pressing our task is.
I will ask around the locals, and at some point I will get them all to come here, and then you can get a dip of their character.
I'm unsure how available I'll be for the rest of this evening, but any news you can forward would be appreciated.
Very good. I will do so.
Concern I must bring towards you is I do have a prisoner that requires transfer. An escapee from
I see.
south.
You said he has a wand.
So I've been informed. Self-defense, it seems. He's been cooperative.
Of course.
A method of defense, especially with ambush being a threat, was
If
agreeable.
I may give a tactic, it might be a good idea to put a bend in that wand, so just in case anything too far past his britches comes out, it won't
That
hurt
won't be a
him.
concern.
Very well. Just
Especially as we've already reached my destination for him.
oh, well, there we are.
We found him during our travels. Many of my cadets recognized him from his previous crimes.
I see.
The agreement we made was in exchange for his safety and rescue from his much less cooperative captors. We would ferry him here, and I would hand him over. That was my intent.
Very well.
I need to know what I'm doing with him, as he is a high-risk prisoner.
Well, if one news I do know is that I believe another officer will be facilitating an interrogation of him.
When?
So, soon, I believe. To make sure that we have all our eggs in the same basket. Once again, things have been very dicey up here.
Understood. I'm going to try to rest, at least for a short time, but please summon me when this comes to fruition.
No.
No thanks.
I'll leave it to you.
He just does that for show. This is Zorbrecht all over again.
Damn right.
Ah, it is invisibility.
Bird.
I saw they wave. An ID.
Alright.
I understand.
I would say probably this is probably the last good alcohol you'll have in a while.
Yeah.
Small drink.
You call that a... You know what? You're right. That's a
Any
small
news
drink
about
for you.
employment, Lieutenant?
Thank you, little lady. Have her the money,
Everything
Howard.
all right? Relatively speaking.
I mean, being
We're not
adventurous,
doing
you'll never have a stable paycheck, so always got a hand for it.
Oh, that sounds
That's
awful.
fun.
Well, this is so good. You know, having to wait for your relative to show up.
Oh. Oh, where are they? Out and about.
I don't know where Volley's at.
Excuse me.
I don't know who these new people are, but it's starting to weird me out.
Moment of your time. Both of you, if possible.
Sure.
Just a few questions. I apologize for my silent demeanor. There is a adventuring party downstairs known as the Dauntless. Do you know anything about them?
Not particularly, no. Why?
Nothing much. Want to see if their merit is worth purchasing for defense, is all. Want to get more of an opinion
You're talking
before.
about the ones in the tavern? The ones at
Yes.
the table?
Yes, the ones in the far table over there.
I haven't spoken a word to them, so I would
I
be
see.
the worst person to ask.
Fair enough, just asking and making rounds. That's all.
I did see a few townsfolk talking to them, so don't really remember their names, but you'll find them eventually.
Sorry.
Doesn't be the
My bad. Excuse me.
You're just getting hit today, aren't you?
Suppose so.
Just getting bruised left and right.
I know who. I know they tampered with my mind. Oh, sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you, Emmerich.
Thank you. It's been a couple of weeks. The previous town has mostly evacuated, save for a few select, stubborn villagers.
I see.
I met up with Ascension. I'm aware they're about.
They are. First time I was hearing about it, so things have been dicey up here. Right place, right time for me, I guess.
Yeah. You haven't seen General Barrion about, have you?
He just retired for the evening.
I see.
But
is there anyone else you'd like to speak to till we hand you over to authorities?
He is gone.
I don't believe gone. I think he's sleeping, but that might be a question for the higher-ups.
Maybe someone can nudge him awake, or...
I'll see what I can do.
No.
He's up there, I take it?
I assume so.
Watch him for me, will you?
Of course.
Apologies, Centurion. I'll be back.
So, you're an officer.
Mm-hmm.
What bureau are you a part of?
Pencil pushing for now. But, well... I think I'm always... Yeah, well, I've always been destined for more, but every time I do, I come back here, so... The cards will go where they lie, I suppose, when they get played.
Finn. I was a CAF officer myself. Intelligence.
Well, I'd say it's good to meet you, but unfortunately, how things are at the moment, I assume it's probably not. But... Lewis Clark.
The pleasure's all mine.
Hopefully this goes by swimmingly and doesn't take too terribly long.
Pardon, sir, Assistant Scouts. Can I help you?
Sorry to interrupt. I know what you want to do.
Can't imagine the story that I'll eventually hear about this.
He wishes to speak with you before we hand him over to...
The fact that you haven't already heard it means they're hiding secrets very well amongst your department.
I guess so. Bits and pieces, I'm afraid, especially up here.
Yes. They're secluded from the rest of the world. Almost feels deliberate.
Maybe they think I'm too good.
That's definitely it.
Yep, definitely. Too cool.
I should continue. There he is. And the professor's just in time. This is the self-same prisoner in which I spoke of a moment ago. Finn. Previous professor for Ascension Academy before he attempted treason. Endangering many.
I see.
We found him in the... well... I will not say care, but we found him captured by a band of raiders during our travels here. The Sofsin raiders have been attacking caravans and other refugees leaving the conflict zone. What we found, he was using his knowledge to ensure his usefulness for survival. Us finding him was a stroke of luck. To confess, we were not aware that he was captured. We had only learned of his escape. About how long have you been out for, Finn? About a month now.
I believe so. But I would not call it luck, more so as fate.
Regardless, it was not our intention to discover him, and dare I say, my people are not suitable for his continued presence, based on the strong disagreement that they've had in their past. I've been having to ensure that a few of my junior lieutenants have been remaining calm. Very much prefer to have him transferred into your custody. as
see.
was our agreement to ensure her safety.
Well,
Unless I misspeak.
There are no arrangements or agreements to be had in my position, but if I was to request,
Is there no reason to
they're
your
only
preference?
going to put me behind more bars, heavier metal. I am more useful here on the field, and my letter to Professor K is of the utmost importance.
A letter which will be reviewed and, after screening, sent.
And thus no decision should be made until he has seen it.
The time it would take to relay a letter all the way back to the academy in which the headmaster is present, not to mention awaiting its response, could take months. If it even arrives in either
You have
direction with the many...
CAF officers here with magics probably beyond your comprehension. I'm sure they can get a submissive somewhere. Quickly, if need be.
Fairy mail is tried as...
Fairy mail has been a very unlucky thing because no matter, even if we do get it, they end up injured, and that's another thing that we can't heal or deal with. By bird, it is almost useless because of the weather. Magic has interference because of this climate. We have a specific breed of bird here that we can use that is destined for this weather, but once again, it would take a while. There can be attempts, but I make no promises of the expediency. I'm terribly sorry.
So even if we cut the journey down from a few months to a few weeks, that is still more time than we are able to provide. My people are needed.
If you
This
consider
is not me being
an
sour at your
artifact,
presence, this is me being factual.
if you consider an artifact of our enemy and those that possess now have it in their possession of great importance and significance, then this letter should get to where it needs to go.
I'm not refusing that it will be sent. I've already agreed that I will have it properly screened.
I know what you are saying, Professor. But I also hear the words of another. And I know false promises when I hear them. I am assuring that, or attempting to assure, that this letter is guaranteed to get to its destination, no matter how many birds are needed.
We have swift riders that could make the journey. But nonetheless, you're a prisoner of war, an escapee. And possibly one of them. Taking you to the front lines would hinder us greatly.
My concern is less of his independent threat, and this is more so the strife that it is causing for the ranks. Our soldiers are split down the middle of what they wish to do with him.
You are a bit of a divisive figure, Pin.
And I have already proven my worth. Tenfold.
You committed a ritual on one of our junior lieutenants.
Successfully, mind you.
But at what cost is what I am curious. Now she walks around endangered from her sheer visage.
That was a decision of her own. She wanted my trust. I showed her trust. I gave her something to believe in.
Yes, a life-altering moment at a whim's notice.
I know what it feels like to crawl through the sewers to gain just an ounce of what you've sought for most of your life. I gave her a glimpse of hope.
Not sure what you're implying on me, but fine. She seems
I know
thankful
more
but distressed.
about this enemy that we fight. More than most. And yes,
One would
I picked
assume
the
you
wrong-
accepted it with grace, with open arms.
my story is
You did
more
not hear the
complicated.
whispers, you heard if you had a full conversation.
Every day we see forces of our own turncoat fly their colors.
And yet I am alive. My uses are limited. They wanted to interrogate me, remove memories from my mind, to utilize it on the field to help you win your wars. What prison is there to do that now? There is no warden, and there is an army amounting beyond those prison walls now, with artifacts that I possessed.
To
and
what
used
end
to
are you
almost-
hoping from this, Finn? Let's say you're put into a prison that does not require these things for you. Go about a nice, more comfortable sentence. Perhaps we do send you to the front. What, you seek a warrior's death?
Would you not? Or would you rather rot behind a cell?
I would hope for victory.
As do I.
Do you see yourself actually being alive by the end of this, Finn?
Not if you put me behind bars, no. They'll deem me too dangerous eventually. And the death sentence will be swift.
Then it's
It's
redemption.
marked
you
across
seek.
my body. Look at me. I've survived the very thing you fear, that you hide behind walls for. And you seek no promise in that?
I already pleaded a trusted ally to lay down his arms against you. He became cooperative, lowered his guard, and the first thing you did was show your hand. I have already worked tirelessly to try to make sure that whatever plot was against you was foiled before it could even come to fruition. The amount of times I've already saved your life, I have lost count. And that was before I found you again.
What? You want some thanks from me, Professor? For me to grovel?
Croft.
I want you to act like it's not expected. Your behavior alone is not exactly...
I know not what he did to get locked up in one of the most secure max prisons.
And what is that?
But he was an intelligence officer. What if what he speaks is true? Get in deep with the enemy.
I am on the edge.
Backfired. Could have some value instead of rotting away in this prison.
And it only will take a gust of wind before I am blown away.
I know we're spread thin up there, but do we have any
Once I am gone, just
resources where we can at least keep him in our hospitality? Careful watch. And if we need him, need his knowledge, we can pull him. That way he's away from the academy. They won't kill him. But he's also in distance.
If there's anywhere to station
He's
him,
right.
it's up
If
here.
he's locked up here, they'll kill him.
Yes.
Fight a war against something that uses.
And we don't need.
He could be an asset, but also a risk. He could still be with them.
We need strength and unity, not division.
That's the thing.
Again, I have said you are
If he was,
decisive figure.
they'd be dealing with our common enemy every step of the way. Because they probably want him back.
Because you saw hope.
Yeah.
And the severe
Either
lack
two.
of it deems that it might be safe.
Speak different from your words,
They'll either want him back to make use of him again or kill him. So whatever he knows is faded away.
What do you want?
We can make use of him, just not on the field.
Say we win.
I don't trust whatever things he would use. And the amount of friendly fire that might take place.
After, I want a present.
Keeping him with Ascension would prove unwise.
Exactly. But keeping him here and then sending him away further.
I have no reason.
Everything that I do know of you is that you are a man who wishes to live. Not much I know.
I'll offer it. Ultimately, it's their choice. They found him.
I'm a pencil pusher that they put here because they know that I'm very
I am a man of many complicated.
quick to things. That's why I probably don't know as much as you. And I think it's on purpose.
You and me both. We're out of our territory up here. But by time we learn war, don't you think?
Let's make a difference.
Yeah. Offer for regular work.
You are seeking artifacts out here, no? You would not come this far north if you were not looking for something. Our enemy is getting stronger by the day, considering they have infiltrated CAF officers, which,
Our
by the
mission
way,
in the north is not one of collection.
that I doubt.
Your doubts or not, my orders here are to intercept the enemy. We are to meet them in the field.
Mm-hmm. We have no such orders.
This
to
is
gather
not
any
some
sort of artifacts.
delve, as our previous endeavors. Not this time. Ascension has been deployed as a fighting force.
Whatever the
First and
reason,
foremost.
we always know that things change. And it probably will. If anything, there was a CAF officer behind the walls of this prison. Corrupt, mind you. Was close with this prison gang that I associated with for my survival. They were called the Marked Circle. They had an officer present at this prison that helped them with the escape. Not
Your
the warden.
working strategy certainly has been useful for survival. So what I
And
need to know is if for some reason you continue to stay with us rather than rotting behind a cell, when every single one of these lieutenants walk up to me demanding explanation of your presence, what useful task am I to delve? Or are you merely a spectator hoping that we pass you over whatever totem we find? Because we all know
What
none
more
of them will trust you with anything out of those creatures.
can I provide to you other than what I am born to do? What I have lived my entire life to do.
Tactical counsel. You understand the enemy. An advisor is at one certain point. You commanded some of their army.
Commanded is a strong word. I was in the Dark Order. I listened to what they had to say.
It provided you forces during your little coup. You know how they operate, whether we want to admit it or not. You were not alone. Not to mention those who pressured you. That much was obvious. But I can say without a doubt that there's a certain amount of overhead you're also aware of. What we would need is transparency, truth, and tactic.
Transparency? You want transparency? The very military CAF that we work under, they are all corrupt. This is seeded. You said yourself, there are those that I listen to. And there are those probably in this room that are listening to you as we speak. You want transparency? I can help. Regardless of what I've done in the past, I have the abilities, the means, the power to help you. You just need to trust me. If I wanted to kill more people, I have the ability to do that. But I am not here to waste away. Not again. Not like before. I need
Is there an
this.
offer you have, sir?
Criminal Finn, return to your seat. We do. Just find me an intelligence officer like yourself, Finn. But I am a quick drawer. Your head would have left your body if you enacted a harmful spell. We offer this. Myself and Officer Colt here. Watch him. We are headed to the front lines ourselves. Our camp will no doubt be on the bastion walls, nearby, wherever you lot may go. That way he's not in Ascension's company. He's not in any danger from cadets, or officers rather. Nor does he rot in the cell here and eventually get executed. However, this comes with a risk. He is an asset to the enemy. Dead or alive. What he knows, at least. But he could also be an asset to us.
This gives us North officers a chance to actually know what's happening. Because once again, things are dicey up here, and I think it might be a little bit on purpose.
He has been surprisingly cooperative, and as long as he is not with the Academy, his skills and information could be useful to an effort.
I appreciate your offer, but there are concerns. Firstly, we are aware that there are some who may wish for his failings. Especially those who may be mixed in. I know fully of my own people. As frustrated as they are, I know that they would not do anything extreme. As frustrated as they are, I know that they will not harm him. I would prefer to have him immediately at hand. I would, however, accept frequent inspection and supervision of our treatment and use of it.
You said yourself, keeping him in your midst would cause discontent amongst your officers.
General Berrien. Is that wise?
General. That's Can we handle some griping soldiers?
If you think that is best to keep him on hand, I will do my best to.
I would rather be
quell
able to
him.
keep an eye on him.
I will do my best to quell the ranks.
Then feel free to cast my name into the fire as many times as you need. Call it my foolishness. Very well. At this time, I must decline in this transfer. Ascension will continue to keep custody of prisoner Finn until further notice. Awaiting orders from my commanding officer, Headmaster K.
Well.
Until such time
Very well,
occurs
sir.
and my headmaster
Next
is informed and has given his counsel, I will completely refuse transfer.
At least let us provide you with some proper manacles for a caster.
That actually would be
I'll have
appreciated.
I'll see to prismatic cuffs by the end of the day.
I would ask for the key.
Of course.
Very well.
And perhaps proper clothes, as is befitting of someone assisting. Not an officer's garb, I'd prefer. Maybe something casual that fits him.
Wouldn't want him to freeze to death out here.
And a bath, I believe, would also be kind. Very well.
Might be able to utilize a room next door at the inn.
Any final concerns?
Just a blow from the students, but I think we'll have to deal with that in stride.
I can see them gathering already. And as per my promise to ensure this, I, Paladin Gillenas, hereby offer my oath of your safety, that any harm come to you, which is undeserving or unjust, I would offer my blade and my ability to ensure your life is held within your own breath. Should you choose to accept it and find me fit for this service, I offer you this oath, as I have once before in another's name. We stay still hopes for your survival, or see it fit.
And survive we will do.
Do you accept?
Most graciously.
Should you find that my service be unfit, you may dismiss me from your care at any time. Again, I will repeat, this is only unjust harm. Do not cross it.
Pot of gold.
Let's get him washed, shall we?
We'll get things together.
You know I can understand you cursing.
I'm well aware.
It's welcome.
Guard. It appears that the situation has been handled.
I think I need in front of him. I can feel the bias.
Centurions will be making use of your dungeons.
We should probably inform Augusta at the very least of the situation.
You know where they are.
So I
Finn
can
will remain in our care.
Understood.
Me supervising it.
Is that like the third fight today?
I mean, they've been
High
talking about
tensions with what's
scuffles.
going on? Yes, it's gonna keep happening too.
Oh, have fun with it.
How are you feeling?
You didn't want to be a part of that. Okay.
That big hawk attacked one of the other crows, so I think it's gonna get continually peppered by the rest of the crows.
Keep it. I worked hard to get it.
I'll be handing it to your new warden. It'll be in his jurisdiction if he gives it to you.
Did you get your stuff?
I had a bottle I wanted to leave in there.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You doing?
Huh? I need you to calm down.
Yeah. Just want to know in your business.
All right,
demon.
Back off!
Break it up. Gods are
Put the
here.
magic away.
Back away, demon! Don't make me repeat myself.
Attacked me.
You stay out of it.
Do
what I just said.
You attacked a civilian.
Come on.
Alright,
And
well,
then he
if my
punched
stick
me.
gets punched,
Because
it's
he
okay,
punched
I've
me.
defended myself.
They attacked first. I can confirm. Not ours, the civilians were there.
And besides, not only that was his bird. His bird attacked.
Walk away.
Dawes, the
Or
gods
else you're
are here.
gonna
You
get
may
a
back
lot
off.
more issue.
Dawes, the gods are here. Back off.
Oh, your place, green skin.
Told you. I know exactly. You're welcome.
One of your own escalated just a little bit, even if it was a show of force, and the larger ones jumped on it instantly, so that's the line.
I understand you may like the bird, but if it's
Misty, I believe her name is.
Probably the issue.
Misty, I was you need to be you are the last person that needs to be showing any force right now with Aaron happening.
Okay. It's either, I don't know, they were the same. It's either that or they'll just pull each other up.
And then separate them.
My shoes are not.
Casting magic doesn't
You
need
don't
to
have
do
to
that.
use, yeah, you don't need to explode into fire.
Simply that.
You're physically strong. Well, we all know that. You could just...
Apparently magic's not a no-go.
I didn't know that.
Apparently that's new.
It's just more like
It's
they're
not-
looking for excuses with certain people.
Well, like I just said, within the 6 months, it's kind of been, a thing. I don't know. That's what she said.
Very well.
I imagine it's with being attacked constantly, is my guess, and then wanting to scare any of the folks inside the city.
As many things have been
the guards
happening
aren't
these
doing
last
fuck
few days.
shit all.
I'm aware. But once again, they also
You're
just
gonna
dealt
sit
with
and watch,
a large,
No, we know.
a large siege. They're a bit on edge, but also I agree.
You don't mind, so I can discuss some things with
Could have told you that.
up to speed with the city.
They're looking for entertainment in any place possible to keep their mind off it. I've seen that before.
We will do so.
Should she just not take my advice? She just go at me.
Yeah, I believe there was a little bit of
Okay.
You warned
I mean,
her.
if she wants to make her case harder, then not my squad.
Like Levi says, not my fucking squad.
It's the worst place to do it, especially up here. Yeah,
She's been made
people are a lot
She's
more
been informed.
a lot less accepting up here.
Yeah.
So I've seen.
I'm Lieutenant Lewis Clark, by the way. I never got the chance. Apologies. Haven't gotten around everyone.
Lieutenant Clark.
Ellie.
Joshua.
Joshua.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Easy to remember. Good to meet you.
Bit of a headache out here.
Well, if there's something I can do to make myself useful, or likewise, let me know.
Are you in?
We'll keep that in mind. For now, it's just more of, well, waiting to figure out where we're actually supposed to be helping out. It seems to be more of deliberations still at the moment, and whatever's going on in there?
Deliberations, I believe, with at least the prisoner are over. I can check though.
But then, you know, when on my way out, I started hearing everyone have really, really serious talks, so I just kind of slowly walked back up the stairs and went.
You know, it was like I was on a visit to my mother, and now this is all happening. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. I thought he was.
No.
An asshole might be an asshole, but I was just trying to, you know, break up
Sorry,
a
if
fight
I was
from
checking if
continuing to happen.
deliberations were over.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey.
It seems things are over inside, so I'm unaware of the next orders.
You and me both, then, Lieutenant.
If there's anything about being an officer in the North, is I have no idea what's happening. Messages are dicey, messaging doesn't get through very well. So, I didn't know of your arrival, if that helps at all.
So we've
I've heard that a handful of times, yeah. Apologies for
Shumball,
the
that's
complications
here.
that brings, but...
It's alright.
Hopefully with us
I'm a
being here
pencil
as well,
pusher they
it'll-
put in the North, so I think it's for reasons at this point. I have a bit too much fire.
Hmm. Well, hopefully with them being around, it'll help ease the burden a little bit.
Yeah, he's hoping. Well, it's always one thing to see the banner of Ascension come over. It's either a boon or something is going to happen. It's never. It's usually both.
Do you need her? She dashed off to Misty, I guess.
I get how she looks kind of edible. Wouldn't she like that?
Yeah.
You're right, Suppose Ascension is never just strolling around to say hello.
I wish they were. I would see them more often. Having a CAF officer in the North is like having a. I don't know. What's a good metaphor? I don't know.
Having a wyvern in a desert.
Exactly. There you go. Let's go on.
Stars, they're gonna look for any excuse to scorn you.
You already got spat at.
You do you, man.
In there upstairs.
Alright.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have we moved our stuff or no?
I look like his dog.
I haven't. If you left me stuff by mine.
Yeah, I did.
Was it the old senile man?
Who are you looking for?
I'm like, if you're smelling
Yeah.
Who are you looking for?
Was that the old
Fish?
senile
Never
man?
mind.
Yeah.
Ignored.
For me, can we call him an old man?
Yeah, you know what?
Busy. Alright. Sure.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't know if I wanted to say thank you to the person that kind of jumped in with that one guy that was trying to rough up that bird.
I'm gonna aura farm.
I'm just needed to leave before I said something.
And just grab me next time. Grab anyone from the academy. They just need to be in your presence. Just need to be at least in the general area. We don't need to give them an excuse, lieutenants.
Evening. Just doing my rounds, making sure things are well.
Things are
Everything
fine.
seems
As
to
fine as they can be, yeah.
Everything seems to be handled at this juncture.
Hmm.
Thank you for checking in.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Making myself useful. The cadets are wondering about their next orders. A lot of them are just kind of sitting in the main square.
Idle hands make for the devil's work, but unfortunately, unless either you or the guards have a task for us, we're on standby. They're getting antsy, I understand, but...
I can see.
Just waiting on the king.
Yes. Well, I can do another loop around. Ugh. See what's needed. Alright.
Understood. Always gone.
Love this guy. He's just kind of chill.
You did. Yeah, he was. I was kind of horrified and terrified and mortified and all those other fies. But they all kind of.
Oh.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, that's a saying I've always heard. Everything comes in threes.
Oh.
It's a common trope in literature.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm above when I should be below.
No,
How
it's fine.
dare
It's
you.
probably better right now.
You see, no one expects the fish
That's
in the
above
sky.
Wait, in my boots.
They
Except
don't.
for flying fish.
Did you know there's more birds in the sea than there are boats in the sky?
Waiting for something to happen to be it.
I could probably believe it.
That's a good one. I've not heard that one.
You're welcome.
I wish I could get some notice if he's arriving at all tonight or no. Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, thank God. Bunk beds.
So it's working. Is there anything you want me to raise a point of?
I'm glad my mother's the tavern owner. I don't have to sleep with 6 other people. Nice, I heard that.
Yeah,
Did you?
good rest.
I did. It's lovely. Well done.
Sorry.
I hope you don't mind if I sit. I've been standing and pacing for 5 hours.
You ain't wearing enough layers, Zach. You gotta put on more.
What the f...
What are the people in charge who keep you in the dark too?
Yes. Absolutely.
Why am I
Just
suddenly
getting
hearing
better
shit?
by the day.
I mean, I just chose a seat somewhere. I just need to sit for a moment. What?
Wait, here's something.
Do you hear it too? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No.
Fuck.
What does it sound like? What does it sound like?
Music.
Nope.
Huh. Oh no, it's gone. Okay.
I mean,
Somebody said they were hearing music
Okay.
earlier.
No.
And I don't know what it is.
Interesting. Great.
couldn't tell you.
It's gone now.
Interesting.
Good, because I've just been wondering.
What else I've been hearing? Birds. I've been hearing them everywhere. From like
There's a lot
really
of
far
them.
away. I know, but like, I wasn't near them.
Loud ones they are.
I'm overthinking.
How's it going?
It's going. I think I'm gonna retire for the evening.
Okay. I
Take care.
Yeah, it's just a lot of waiting for the administration to do what they're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
I don't
Which
There's a
doesn't
lot
really
of
concern us at this
sitting.
point.
Yep.
A lot of sitting.
A lot of waiting. A lot of getting mugged. A lot of antics.
It's no problem.
See why my brother is interested in getting mugged again, because it's something to do.
I'm so bored, I'd like to get mugged.
There isn't really much danger.
Yes, most people here are at base level. Other than the guards and, well, pretty sure the people that strolled in and maybe myself, but once again I don't want to put myself on that. I was literally sent to push pencils because got a bit too much going on.
Sometimes people get stir crazy if there isn't anything immediately wrong.
Yep. Take the moments while you can, because one day you're going to miss them.
Just a lot of sitting.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind sitting around for a little bit as it is right now. This is the best break I've had since my trip up here.
Yeah, fair enough.
However, it's one thing to be resting and, you know, getting my bearings again. It's another when I'm just standing around or sitting and waiting to figure out what we're supposed to be doing, what we're allowed to do, shouldn't be doing.
Just do nothing. Absolutely
the whole
nothing.
thing.
Just sit here because you're gonna get yelled at. I don't know.
This chair isn't working for me.
Yeah, no, they're
I'm
not
sitting on
great.
the floor, bro.
I feel like if I sit on the floor, somehow my superior will be like, "Hey, don't do that."
They don't want you to be comfy.
I mean, I don't think they want me to. Being comfy builds character, or sitting on the floor.
No, being uncomfortable.
Ah,
Being
yes,
being
yes.
forced to
Being
be
uncomfortable
uncomfortable.
fixes my posture, so when I'm 60, I'll look like a decrepit creature. My mother is already on me
No
every time I
shrimp.
visit that if I'm married yet.
Become scrimp. What the fuck is with my shoes?
No scrimping.
Do you wanna know what my mother said when she saw you approach? She was like, "Oh, do you know if any of them are single?" And I was like, "Mother, those are students."
Oh.
Lovely.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, how the fuck am I hearing this? I have Discord closed.
What was that?
I believe it's schizophrenia, my dear.
No.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know if it's that for multiple people are questioning if they heard something, Lieutenant.
Ah, perfect.
However,
Again.
This is gonna go so fucking bad.
alright.
I don't understand.
If it's some kind of announcement, it might be best if you're there too, Lieutenant. Come
Oh
on.
boy.
Hey, it means you won't be in the dark for much longer.
Hooray.
Ooh, careful.
Just be careful. She might have me kill you.
Crazy.
I can't give him a hug. Sorry.
If anything, they'll just say that we need to do a fish fight and I'll have to knock you out.
So
Okay.
are you supposed to show up with the future Mr. Prince, or are you going to be
Where the
It's
trumpet
basically
sound?
seen, not heard.
Prince-in-law?
there.
Is that what you mean?
Oh, that's a whole different discussion. I gotta tell him. God, so this is gonna suck.
People over there that came down.
I know.
Awful.
Anyone look familiar?
Some kind. Oh, here we go. Well, presentable, everybody.
Not yet.
Just presentable. That's all we need to do.
Not heard.
One moment.
Mhm. I miss a lot. All of it was very dumb.
That's a joke.
Well, if you can handle it, come outside. Otherwise, we'd relax inside.
The king is ready to see you, ma'am.
I will follow you then.
Would you like some accompaniment, Princess Anders?
I wouldn't mind company. Is that all right?
Anything for you, Princess.
All right. Well, can everybody come with me?
Everyone would be favorable.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
I'll be taking
We
care
are
of
all
things
ready.
behind the scenes, Professor. Don't mind us.
Best behavior, everybody.
Good luck.
Oh,
Yo, yo.
God, be careful.
Huh? Yep, I know.
So fun.
Good luck.
On your lead, princess.
Get some ice on that thing, yeah, before it swells up too much.
True, but also, dude.
She walks with such grace.
Yeah.
We got lucky. We got lucky that we made it out.
did.
We do not. Let's just stay fucking quiet.
Us.
Get in the
Yeah, see, not heard.